What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the debut of a game. Well, I don't know what this is called. Is it the X series? This is X3, Albion Prelude. After that, we have the next game that came out was X Rebirth, and both of these are from the channel Alexei Zakharov. The songs are Nemesis 2 and Planetcafe. Both of these are bonus tracks, and both requested by Mr. Person. So I never heard of the X series, but apparently it's kind of similar to games I've been featuring lately, like Cizron and Stellaris, you know, those kind of like builder type games. I guess this one is in space. It says right here, trade, fight, build, think. So we're just gonna get right to it. I'm gonna guess that based on knowing that knowledge, it's gonna be pretty ambient and just really thinking and vibe music. So normally these are kind of hard to react to, if I'm being completely honest, but I'm currently having a pretty stressful day, so I think this is actually kind of perfect timing, so I can just kind of mellow out. This is Planetcafe from X3. Very nice. Everything so far sounds spectacular as far as production goes. It's like a musical playground. I could see myself getting very lost playing something like this. If it's like a sandbox, just listening to this. Yeah. I love it. I listen to stuff like this all the time on my own free time. Like just vibey instrumentals. This has a very like 2005, 2008 sound to me. Let's look it up actually. X 3. I love this distorted sound right here. This like, yeah, that's like a megaphone sounding thing. 2011, I was off. I feel like I have some songs I can recommend that are like this in my own playlist. Let me find some. That's cool. Ooh. That's a really good sequence. It's such a full sound. This is great. I lost track of what I was doing. What was I doing? This right here, I'm pretty sure is a flamenco chord progression. Hold on, let me hear this last thing again really quick. So I'm pretty sure that has, I don't want to like deep dive into it right now, but as someone who's used this chord progression a lot, even in my own songs, I think that's it. It's just that chord progression of the like dun dun dun. It's been around since forever. It's the Andalusian cadence. There's plenty of videos. There's plenty of articles about it. It's like originating from Spain, but it's used a lot in flamenco. And there's a lot of songs that use it that are not flamenco, just because it's a really good progression. It's just now heard a little differently with like, you know, keyboards and this whole like distorted kind of space-ness. So it's kind of, it's like I had to kind of dig into my ears a little bit to hear it, but that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Andalusian cadence in space. There's another song that immediately comes to mind. It's T-Hawk's theme from Street Fighter 4. His song has an Andalusian cadence as well. It's just the way you'll hear it. It won't sound the same because it's different chords, but you'll feel the, you know, descending chord progression. Anyways, so that was kind of like a late find there, but that was really, really cool as far as sound production, engineering quality. Everything sounded really, really good. I could hear every instrument. I could hear every like frequency. This was done very meticulously and put a lot of effort into. So I never heard of Alexei Zakharov, but dang. Very, very nice. Very easy on the ears, but I also like the kind of microaggression it had while being very chill. You know, there's a lot of distortion in the signal, but there's just a really nice flow to it, and that's kind of all I really can say about it. It's very straightforward, but I can definitely see myself getting lost in that for many hours. Actually, I listen to stuff like this all the time. I'm still finding some songs I listen to in that style. Others in my Spotify playlist. And yeah, it's totally a different side of the coin of, I don't know how similar it is to Stellaris. I just know because I heard that game recently. But that was like a totally different style, which I think it was a kind of similar game, but that was extremely ambient and very much, pretty much this without the distorted keys and the beat. So this it felt a little bit more like edgier, I guess, but it sounded really, really good. So awesome. I don't know why it's a bonus track though. Well, they're both bonus tracks, so I wonder if the whole soundtrack actually is reminiscent of this, or are these just totally different. Let's just listen to another game now. X Rebirth. This was 7 minutes, basically 8 minutes. So I think we're going to get even more lost into it. But now that I know what it sounds like, then damn. This is X Rebirth Nemesis 2. Let's do it. I already like it, and it's just started. If I remember, I'm going to look up some footage of the game after this. If I remember. It's like such a... It's such an event. It's so alive right now. These would make great concerts, in my opinion. Great musicianship. Great beats. Oh. Detour? Yeah, we take a side street here. Took a left at the galaxy. Okay. We are serving the song, regardless of genre. Wow. It's no longer reminding me of anything. Now it's just its own thing. I will gladly retreat and say never mind. I can't compare this to anything. I fold. It's heavy, it's cool, it's heroic, it's stoic, it's calming. It's beautiful. It's memorable. Oh, it does kind of remind me a little bit of another game. Kind of. I'll explain after. It's almost over. A+. Honestly, so impressive on both. Truly. Just a nice, great, full sound that I just can't ignore. You know, it's just, it sounds good to me. That's all that matters at the end of the day. The first initial thing that this reminded me of, it was more of a vibe than necessarily the sound. And it was kind of a little bit reminiscent of The Matrix and the Rob Duggan song of Club to Death, where it's like pianos and then the beat kicks in and it's really strong. It was like the theme of the 2000s, and then the beat goes away and it's just a solo piano thing. I can't play it here, but you've heard it if you've seen The Matrix. I don't know if it's in the other Matrixes. I know it's in the first one. I've only seen the first one. Fun fact, the first time I ever heard that song was in a skateboarding video. So I didn't watch The Matrix until like 2 years ago. So, but I heard that song back in like, oh God. I don't know when that movie came out. Let me see when this movie came out really quick. Where I saw it. 1999. So it was like around the time it came out. Anyways, but then it started to just kind of drift into its own thing. And then I was just appreciating for what it was, and I still am. There's been a few games like this where the emphasis is not so much, action or story. It's just about, building, creating, and just being there for a long time. There hasn't been many on this channel. I don't even know if you can classify them all as into one genre, because they even have like subgenres within themselves, right? There's like 4X. There's, I don't even know them all, right? There's Civilization, there's, I don't know, The Sims, stuff like this, Stellaris, Suzerain. But I noticed the cool thing about their music, and it's meant to just have you just sit there. Frostpunk is another one. And sit there and just, process constantly. Eventually, towards the end, it kind of reminded me, at least production-wise, and like how meticulous it is to, mix everything and turn every knob, to Risk of Rain a little bit. Chris Christodoulou, who, if I recall correctly, like plays all his own instruments, I think. But he definitely performs, and he does everything himself for the most part. A lot of the music in Risk of Rain can kind of go like this, maybe a little more energetic, but there's times where it's just very spacey and proggy, and then it just slows down, and then has an electric guitar come out of nowhere just to add, substance. Just like this one, all I did was dun dun, but those dun duns were nowhere to be found for 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden that springs to life. You really feel that, even though it's like the simplest thing ever. So it's one of those less is more situations, which is so appreciated. That was great. That's really all I have. I don't know if I have any more X requests, but I'm very interested. I really love when things just sound really good. I know it's kind of who knew, but yeah, it doesn't matter to me what kind of game it comes from or whatever. It's one of those reasons why I just appreciate doing this, because I would have never heard it otherwise, and it just shows that video game music is just kind of genre-less and just, it's great. It's great. Awesome. Planetcafe and Nemesis 2 bonus tracks. Let me know if you played these games, if you discovered this with me. Tell me whatever you want. Shout out to Alexei Zakharov. Actually, one more thing before I get out of here. I want to see who makes this game. Just want to see the developer. Egosoft and FinDev. Oh. I just remembered. I was going to look up footage. Haha. Let's just look at X Rebirth, since I'm already here. Let me just find something. Guild of Noobs, Lord Dobersift is the channel. Oh, it's the whole... Oh. Someone just did the whole thing of the whole X universe. Never mind. This is ACG. There it is. Whoa. Oh. Is this just like one of the ways it can look, or is this how it always looks? When I think of these games, I always think of like isometric view and you're just, kind of playing God or something. Looks like it has more depth than that. Oh, man. Yep, you can totally get lost in this kind of thing. But there's first-person elements. RPG elements, perhaps? Cool. Anyways, thanks to the requesters. Tell me more about this. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. In the auditorium, peace.